my school, yes.
I'm Dr. Vernon. I'm here at school. It is an honor to be able to bring us all back together again. I mean, this is awesome, absolutely awesome to see families here together with their children in person. So I just want to say, on behalf of our superintendent, Dr. Bennett Conroy, her district cabinet, and our school board members, on behalf of myself and my assistant principal, Mrs. Mendoza, and our school staff, we thank you so much for taking the time out of your schedule to be here, because we understand that you didn't have to be, but we're all here for our children, because we say children first.
What are we doing?
Our superintendent brings greetings, and she would like to also reiterate that everyone counts and everything counts this academic school year under her leadership. So as our parents just received the last bit of their breakfast, I'm going to multitask here. And I want to share a little bit with you. I think I have an inside-outdoor voice. The book that I'm holding in my hand is titled, All Are Welcome. And we are really promoting diversity and inclusion in our building. So each month, we have a read aloud. And the read aloud for the month of September is All Are Welcome. So next Wednesday, join me on my Zoom, the principal Zoom that will take place every single month, typically the first Wednesday of the month, but I will be doing it next month. And I will be launching every month our book of the month, as well as on some days I will have a featured reader. Every teacher has the book, and all of the students will engage in a read aloud in their class. So I wanted to share this with you. So I'm not going to read the book in its entirety, but I'll just share a little bit so you know what the book is about. Welcome. Pencils sharpen in their case. Bells are ringing, let's make haste. School's beginning, dreams to chase. All are welcome here. No matter how you start your day, what you wear when you play, or if you come from far away, all are welcome here at Graham. In our classroom, safe and sound, fears are lost and hope is found. Raise your hand, we'll go around. All are welcome here. We'll share stories from the heart. All are welcome here. Time for lunch, what a spread, a dozen different kinds of bread. Pass it around till everyone's fed, because all are welcome here. Open your doors, rush outside. We'll swing, we'll slide, we'll have fun side by side. All are welcome here. We're all a part of a community. Our strength is our diversity, a shelter from adversity. All are welcome here. We will learn from each other. Special talents will uncover. There's a big world to discover. All are welcome here. So much to learn, so much to do, and when the busy day is through, can't wait to come back to start anew. All are welcome here. I'm going to stop there, but I want the message that I want to get across is that we must work in partnership with one another. We must all be responsible and accountable. We do our part, Our Gram Stars will do their part and expected to do their part, and our families expected to do their part. And when we work together, we will see such success more than we ever have, not just academically, behaviorally, and social-emotionally. So I thank you so much, and I welcome you here today. And at this time, I would like to introduce my new assistant principal. Not really new. She's back home. I welcome all of my assistant principals. I love them all. They are wonderful people, hardworking people that go above and beyond. But Mrs. Mendoza was my teacher. Mrs. Mendoza has such a strong work ethic. She was a phenomenal teacher focused on curriculum and instruction. She went above and beyond, and she conducted her administrative internship under my leadership. She left and became an assistant principal, and now she's back home. So thank you, Dr. Bennett Conroy, for helping to build our team. So let's give her a round of applause.
So I'll use my teacher's voice. So welcome everyone. I am happy, like Dr. McGregor said, to be back home and to see a lot of familiar faces. I am here for the kids in our family and school community. I was not born, but I was raised in Mount Vernon. I went through the whole entire school system, and I am a product of this school district, and I believe in this school district. And we just need for all of you to partner with us to make sure our students are successful and have the opportunities they need, because we can always do better. Every day we should ask ourselves, how can I improve? How can I support my child? And being active. So welcome, I am here. If you see me in the neighborhood, feel free to stop me. And thank you for welcoming me back. Bienvenidos a todos los padres que hablan en español. Es un placer tenerlos a todos en este evento. La misión de nosotros es que los padres se involucren un poco más en la educación de sus hijos. Nosotros estamos aquí para trabajar junto a ustedes, pero necesitamos su participación y gracias por asistir esta mañana. Thank you.
I would like to share with you briefly and you can take a look at this afterwards, but I think this is important to share. This is our Mount Vernon School District mission under the leadership of Dr. Bennett Conroy. To renew partnerships, recommit to educational excellence through a redesigned curriculum and reimagine impossible opportunities for our scholars. And I thought that was important because our mission aligns with the district mission. And Graham School's mission is to be responsible, be respectful, and ready to learn as we forge strong partnerships and build positive connections that promote academic excellence, address students' behavioral and social-emotional needs, and prepare students to succeed in a diverse global society. So at this time, I would like to introduce you our PTA. Mrs. Booker.
Hi, good morning everyone. It's so wonderful to see so many wonderful families here to join us. I just want to make sure that you understand, because I feel that we don't join the PTA because we feel that the PTA is just fundraising. It's just collecting money. But those funds go to our families, go to our students to provide them opportunities so that we can give them the healthiest and most fun that they can possibly receive from our school. So please join the PTA. We want to make sure that you understand that the PTA is an extension of you. When you are unable to go to the district office and find out what resources you may need or you may have available to you, we are that voice for you. we can find you the connections, we can find you whoever you need to speak to make sure that you get the resources and anything that we have to offer in this district. We are working hand in hand with the city. Mayor Sean Patterson Howard has made it very clear that she wants to make sure that our family, the Graham family, and all the other schools in this district are catered to, and all of the resources that the city provides, we know about them. We're not falling short. So please join the PTA. Please step in. If you have time to volunteer, volunteer. But if not, just your support is just perfect. And also, just gonna plug, what's that one?
The nomination.
Oh, yes. On your tables, you have the nomination for the PTA coming up. If you would like to sign up on the yellow sheet on your table, please sign up. We also have right down the hallway our book fair. Please make sure that you're reading to your children. We want to make sure that in this COVID time, they are able to catch up. They are able to stay right on schedule and make sure that they're going beyond. Read to your children, engage them. Purchase a book and then discuss the book with them. It will definitely help. It will help engage. It will help push our children forward. Let's all be involved. Let's all be a community. Let's all be a family. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Booker. Good morning, everybody. The three of us, and there's one more person who I don't believe is here, represent the support staff here at the Graham School. My name's Sarah McNamee. I'm the school social worker, and we have two new school psychologists, which we are so grateful to have.
Hi, I'm Jessica Van Decker. I'm your full-time psychologist. I'm here every day for everyone.
Hi, I'm Tamara Roman. I'm the psychologist part-time. I'll be here on Wednesdays and Fridays, and in the mornings of Mondays.
So one thing that we work on with the kids is we'd like to help them regulate themselves. A lot of times kids come in the morning, they're feeling a little bit off, whether they woke up cranky or they were rushed to come to school. So something that we try and do is mindfulness. So Ms. Van Decker is going to lead us in a very quick mindfulness to set our emotions and regulate us and get us ready for a wonderful day of activities with our father figures and our dads and everybody who's so important to us.
Okay, thank you. So to start, if you're comfortable, you can close your eyes. If you don't want to close your eyes, just look down. Just kind of straighten your back. Like imagine you have a zipper. You're zipping it up. Get ready. Plant your feet on the floor if you can reach. And I'm just going to lead you through a quick mindfulness. And when it's done, I'll ring my bell 3 times, and that'll be your sign to open your eyes and come back, okay?
So the goal is to relax your body as much as you can.
So what I want you to do is close your eyes and picture in your mind someone that you really love. It could be the person sitting next to you that you're staying with. It could be someone you're missing, someone who's not here. It could be a friend, a pet, a family member. Try to settle, if your mind is jumping around, like, who am I going to pick? Try to settle on one picture of a person in your mind. Take a deep breath in through your nose and mouth. And then you're going to repeat after me in your head. We're going to send kind wishes to the person you selected. And say, may your day be filled with love.
May your day be filled with love. Oh, in your head.
May your day be filled with health. May your day be filled with peace. And keep repeating that in your head, sending this person these wishes. May your day be full of love. May your day be full of health. May your day be full of peace.
I want to thank everybody for participating in that, because by you guys doing it, you just taught your children how to do it. And that's really important, is role modeling and being a leader and letting the kids learn from watching you. So thank you so much for really participating in that and encouraging them.
And notice how you're feeling, and that hopefully calm or joyful feeling is that easy for you to attain at any point you need it during the day. It's there for you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Tara Quinn. I'm the reading teacher here for kindergarten to 4th grade students. I'm so impressed by how many people are here today. What a turnout. I'm just going to share some tips and strategies for you to use at home with your kids. For the little ones, I love to point out just words in your natural environment. When you're driving and you see the McDonald's sign, kids will recognize, oh, that's McDonald's. I love to take and bring in Pop-Tarts and Goya and all these things that you find in your pantry. You'll be surprised at how many words your kids know. Oh, that's Goya. Oh, that's Pop-Tarts. Oh, that's Mott's. That's applesauce. So just build that confidence with the young readers who may not know any words yet. Build the sight words that your teachers are sending home. Make sure you're practicing those sight words every night. And then the most important is reading with your child at home. I'm passing out a flyer, and on the back there's an infographic that shows how much of an impact reading at home with your child has. A child who's read to 20 minutes a night has predictability to be in the 90th percentile of their class if they're just read to 90 minutes a night. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to correct them when they're reading. Help them sound out the words. They're going to make mistakes. The young readers, they may not know how to write words. Try your best not to interfere and just let them make those mistakes and grow as a reader. And they're really going to love and build a lifelong love for reading by doing that. Using pictures as they read, the illustrations are going to be so helpful for the younger students. And most importantly at this age, just build a love for learning.
Thank you. Good morning, I am Mrs. Alvin. I am the reading specialist for grades 4 through 8. I would like to welcome everybody today. It's a great thing to see all parents. I want to just do a very small activity. Everybody pay attention. Let's say the alphabet right now. A, B, E, oh, A, B, C, D, E, G, That's the beginning process of reading. Hey, how old are you?
6 years old.
6 years old. He knows his alphabet. And so does everybody in this room, right? We're smiling, we're hearing, that's rote, that's fluent. You want to be able now to develop words. Based on the alphabet, then you bring into words. So Mr. Andrew is going to learn words. Is he going to know this word yet at 6? No. But he can become familiar with the word district if you show him the word district. So the importance of that is, how do we do that? Who can tell me?
Sound out the word.
Woo! Andrew's rocking it. Sounding out the words. What else do we need to do? Parents, help me out. What should we do at night with our kids? What do you think would help?
Constant reading.
What?
Constantly reading.
Constantly reading. Now, I know as a mother of 3, I know, can I read all day long to my kids? No, I don't have the time. I'm here working, you're working. But 20 3 minutes. Dr. McGregor is putting on these read alouds. If you're not reading to them, let her read to them. This is crucial because they are excited to learn, they're excited to read. And the more you practice, it's like practicing baseball. Every dad here would play with a bat and a ball, no doubt about it. But if you're sitting and listening to your child read, you are one, listening, and you're hearing, oh, did you hear Mr. Andrew? Does he know his alphabet? You bet he does. But if I was struggling and I didn't know my alphabet, you're going to hear that too. So then you communicate with the teacher. They can't hear. They're not understanding something. I need you to work with them on this. So the point of the matter is, have your child pick out a book. You're also, the upper grades, we're going to be doing iReady assessments. This is very important, dads. If you need to know what level your child reads at, they're going to be taking an assessment where they give a lexile. A lexile means a level in which your child could read, and they have books according to those lexile levels. So, remember the smiles today, because the more you sit, the more you listen, the more you can communicate about the needs your child has. And the bond, and you can make them happy by listening and hearing their fluency. Fluency just means the speed of reading. Beginning with the alphabet and wrote with that is the first step. And then building, practicing, and that's all you have to do to support. 20 minutes a day, you can do it. If it's 5 minutes, so be it. But at least you said you did something. So, dads, I know you're ready for the challenge, and moms and grandparents and all uncles who are here, let you get that smile at home. Remember this day with the alphabet, because you will lead them to reading all of this and those books. You gotta do it now, because when they get older, you don't want them struggling. So have a great day. Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Van Decker and I are back. We just wanted to talk about the importance of our positive behavior that we're encouraging here at school. But that comes from home. So the support that we can make, the teamwork that we can make as parents at home, grandparents, aunts, uncles, whoever is involved with the kids and see what's happening, for you guys to come and let us know. And then we can encourage helping the children, helping them with their social emotional learning. That is our ultimate goal as the support staff, to work with the families, the teachers, and the students. We have students where we want to catch them doing good. If you know of stuff that's happening at home that can help us catch them doing good here at school. A lot of times between home and school, it's you got to do this, you got to go here, stop doing that. Let's change the words that we use. Let's encourage. Let's listen. Kids need people to listen to them. They need to feel heard and seen. In order to be heard and seen, that means sit for a second. Tell me what happened at school. Tell me about your day. They don't need you to fix their problems. They need you to listen to them and to hear them and to encourage them. They need you to guide them. And just being here today, again, I don't know if you guys know how much this means to the kids. The smiles that came in when they got to introduce us to the important male figure in their life writes, a whole story, and that's the story that we want to tell. Positivity. So the more that you guys can help us, if something's going on at home, let the support staff know, let the teachers know, and we will work with you and with the kids. We're here to support you. Nobody's an island. You're not by yourself. We are a community, and as Dr. McGregor said, all are welcome, and all information and advice that can help us. You guys know your kids best. So teach us about them, and we'll listen to you, and then we'll listen to them, because that's really the key. So encourage them, catch them doing good instead of always telling them what they have to do and what they should do. They're doing it, a lot of it. They are doing a lot of it already. So catch that, encourage that, let them know we're proud of you. Wow, I love how you didn't give up on that. Turn things around when they say, I can't do it. Maybe now you can't do it, but you can if we keep practicing and trying. So we encourage that at home you use positive language and words and encouragement. We are going to write up a little summary of stuff that we'll send home at the meet and greet night. So we'd love to see you all again so that you're hearing from the teachers as well what's going on in school. We encourage you to come to that because again, that's kids being seen and being heard when they see their family coming to events like that. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. Again, we're the support staff here at the Graham School. We love working with all your students and all your children, and we're here for anything that you need.
Thank you so much. We have such talent in our building. Before I introduce you, Ms. Jackson, she'll tell you a little bit about herself. We have a QR code on your table. And if you use the QR code, it will link you to resources that we have also printed for you. But this is a direct link to literacy resources for you. So, before we do this quick activity, and this will be your ticket outside, I am going to show you that inside of your bag, you probably were wondering what this thing was. Well, this is a towel. So you can keep, for the dads. Because I think you're probably going to need the towel for a moment. So we have a towel inside. And we also have for you to put your folder and your other belongings inside. So that's that. Let me just get right over here. Thank you. Okay. So also, for your ticket outside, I placed on the table a couple of things that I need. There are Post-its in the center of your table. And one of the activities that our superintendent had all of her administrative staff engage in was making a commitment, something that you are going to commit to this year. It can be related to yourself or related to what you're going to in your interaction with your child. But we are all asked to write a commitment on the Post-it. And I have a commitment form back there. My staff will collect your commitments and we will post them up. I've done it with all of my staff already in the school and it's gone into our time capsule. The other activity is what we call success. This is very important. Because when we want our children to be successful, when we want to be successful, we have to envision success. It just doesn't happen. You have to think it, but then you have to have a plan. You have to put it into action so that you know what the steps are and you know, of course, what those sacrifices will be. So we want to make sure that we cover our children and we want to be focused on their success. So we have to think about it. And sometimes we kind of shy away from that. But it's nothing to fear. So I'm asking you, there's a marker on your table. Just to come up, you don't have to write a complete sentence. What does it look like? So I can take this back to my staff. We're in partnership, right? We're in partnership. We're in partnership. What does success for your child look like? What do you want from us? What do you need from us? What do you want for your child? Very simply. And then getting to know you. Write down something about yourself. It doesn't have to be that personal. What is it? Maybe there's a special talent. I'm a soccer mom. I'm a soccer mom. If you didn't know that, I have twin sons, 23 years old. They play soccer. Well, football. And they play in Germany. One's still there. In Dusseldorf. But I grew up playing ball. I grew up playing basketball through high school, played varsity. My brother played varsity. My dad played ball for the military. And I'm a military brat. 20 years. Grew up in Bay Ridge, Fort Hamilton. Born in Germany, myself in Frankfurt. So these are some things when we want to get to know one another, we have to talk. So for those parents who are new and they don't know me, this is my 33rd year in education. 33rd. 15 years as a principal here at Graham, 8 years as an assistant principal, and I tell parents, I am old school. I've been through sub, long-term sub, teacher, reading teacher, staff developer, assistant principal. So I'm vested. I am truly vested. And I've been doing this work since I graduated from Howard. And I hate to say it, I've been doing this work since I was 21, so you can do the math. But I love what I do. And I wouldn't want to be anywhere else than here at Graham, serving you and your children, because this is what my purpose is, and I'm here to just try to make things better for your child. So we're in this together. We are truly in this together. So with that being said, please take a moment to write your commitment. Think about it. Write your commitment. Raise it up in the air. My staff will take it. And then once we complete and you write, you're going to go outside. Now here's the catch. We have 4 stations, so everybody can't be in the same station at the same time. We have a martial arts station. We have a soccer station. We have a basketball station. And in the back, our gardening station. So now is the proper time to introduce our art teacher, who just came to us last year. Ms. Jackson, I absolutely adore you. And would you please share with our families your qualifications?
Sure.
Nice and loud.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Ms. Jackson.
Can everybody hear me? Okay. So my name is Mrs. Jackson. I'm the art teacher here at Graham School. I am also a karate instructor. I'm a sensei. I'm a 2-time New York State champion fighter. I fought competitively in the style called Muay Thai. I am also a 2nd-degree black belt in the style of martial arts, mixed martial arts. Thank you so much.
All right. I didn't get that yellow, so I think that's an accomplishment. All right, everyone. We're going to play a little music, and while we do that, I would like you to write your commitment, and then you can come up, your mixing table, and just write it on the board, and then you can sit back down, and we'll tell you when to go. Go ahead, you may start now. Let's go. Yep, just write your commitment, raise your commitment up once you've written it. If you want to do it with your child, you can do that.
So parents' role is a very vital role in children's life. A father is very vital in especially a son's life, daughter too. Because without the father is there, the children do not have like the background, the real principle, and they never thought they would be hanging on the streets, doing all different type of drugs, and it's not good for the children. So the father role is very good. Support the mother, whether your grandfather or your mother or your single parents, single father, single mother. You have to go to the children the right and proper way. Teach them about God, go to church. That is a priority.
My son, you know, I do anything for the 2 L. Who's your teacher? Miss Francis, say the peace sign to the camera. Tunde.
It's my firstborn, you know, it's my queen right here. As far as to be here, to celebrate life, to be with her, spend time, to actually see her grow. This is her 2nd year, as far as being in 2nd grade. She's growing up, you know, so it means a lot to see my daughter grow, you know, and I am encourage all the fathers here. I shout out to all the fathers that popped up, you know what I mean? And that means a lot, you know what I mean?
To me, it's basically showing up, showing the kids that, you know, we are there for them. Personally, every night we have story time. Lately, we've been alternating. So, you know, one night I tell a story, one night he tells a story, then Amber tells a story, and we jump around, you know, and it's like just to keep them engaged in reading and keep them engaged in, you know, just expressing their imagination. And that to me is one of the best things that we can do for our children at this point, you know? Like showing them that, you know, there's a lot of things that they can do, a lot of anything that they can imagine, we can talk about it. And let's take the story to the next level, you know? So that's one of the best things that and I love the turnout here today, better than it was before, and it just keeps getting better.
Dad's Day has always been a special place in our hearts. We absolutely love seeing the turnout every year. I love that even in COVID, we still have a lot of dads showing up. My husband, he works for the post office now, but he definitely has worked so many different jobs, and when he works those jobs, he makes sure that every single year, from the time our daughter started school, he is there. He makes sure he shows up, he makes sure that he's able to be there for her no matter what. Honestly, the PTA is your most important asset when it comes to the school. Our PTA, it's slowly developing, and I'm hoping to get plenty of family engagement, plenty of teacher engagement, and get the district involved to know that Graham is here and that we would love to see you and invite you here to join us for one of our events. And we love the students. We want to do more for them. We want to make sure that they have all the resources and they can develop the skills that they need to be successful in life. So definitely support your PTA. They are an extension of you. They are a helping voice. They make sure that their education is as beneficial as it possibly can be, from the state, nationwide, all the way down to our smallest students.
To pop the popcorn right out of the parachute. So we gotta use a lot of muscle and a lot of strength to pop the popcorn right out the parachute. And if it goes out the parachute, it's okay. Do not run after it. We're trying to make sure all of it gets out the parachute. You ready? Everybody ready? Are we using big or small waves? We're using small waves. All right? Y'all ready? Go! Try to pop it out.
Make sure our knees are bent again, our elbows are in, we're ready to go. We're gonna move around our front hand, so remember, our front hand aligns with our front foot, and that's gonna be our jab now. So we're gonna throw it out. We're gonna throw 10 of them this time again. You ready? Are you ready? Yeah. Okay. 1, kick, 2, kick, 3, kick, 4, kick, 5, kick, 6, kick, 7, kick, 8, kick, 9, kick, 10, kick, and on me. I'm going to show you what a cross looks like. A cross is a little bit more complicated.
All eyes on me. All right, this is where we go. And we try and score, all right? Oh, coach missed. All right, that's all right. We're going through the cones. Take your time. Take your time going through the cones. All right, lovely. Keep going, keep going. Don't worry. All right, right over here. All right, so you have a ball. All right, let's try again. Let's finish tries, all right? Come on, shoot. Oh, good job, good job, good job. Kick it. Yeah. Good job. Good job. Keep scoring. done, Dominique.
In here, I did plan like asparagus.
That's okay.
I've been involved in PTA council and PTAs and have spoken to different schools. And I'm telling you, most of the time it's me and 3 other men. And maybe 40, 50 women. And so I'm proud to see you guys here. I watched you outside. I watched you working with your kids. And I don't know if you saw the smiles on their faces, just the fact that you were with them. Just because you were with them, how proud they were that you came to school, took some time for them, is going to go a long way. It's going to go a long way. So I just want to let you know that's very important. Be proud of yourselves. Keep doing it. Don't stop. As they get older, we tend to walk away from them a little bit and then think, well, they got it. They don't have it. They don't have it, right? Because we're still learning. We're still navigating. So we have to stay with them. So I think that was a beautiful thing. Or today is a beautiful thing. Congratulations. It's a big thing. People don't talk about this in Mount Vernon. I don't care what you think. It may be normal for you. You know, you love your kids and you know what? But this is not normal. What went on. To the school, outstanding. Really, outstanding. Outstanding. Picked a beautiful day. Kids enjoyed themselves, and so, listen, kudos. My name is Rick Wright. I'm the Director of Athletic Programs and Services for the City of Mount Vernon. I am a neighbor. I live in the neighborhood. I've been around for a while, and so I just want to briefly tell you about some of the sports programs that we have going on. A lot of times people say we don't have things to do in Mount Vernon. We do. You just gotta go find it, and it's here. So we have a free ice skating program called Family Skate, where you all can sign up at Recreation Department and go down to the ice hutch, which is not far from here, down the London and back of the Target, and it's free ice skating from 1:30 to 3 p.m. I said free. That means all you have to do is sign up, though. Okay, you have to register because we need to know who's coming. You go to the Recreation Department. A family for us is 5 of the same family, and so your whole family can go. And we've been doing this for about 8 years, 9 years on Saturdays. Okay, so take advantage of that. We start the 10th, which is, we started last week. And we're going to go all the way up until December 10th. All right? It's free. Just keep saying that. It's free. It's, you know, not a lot of things are free. We also have what we call Learn to Skate. So Learn to Skate, we realized a while ago that a lot of our children just don't know how to skate, right? So we created a Learn to Skate program, and Learn to Skate is a $30 program for the same period of time from September 10th through December 10th. And it's a half-hour program from 1 to 1:30. It's a registered pay, $30, right, for the whole session, not each session. So $30 for the whole session. And the only thing about that is I ask that you hurry up and sign up to that. We have a 25 limit for that particular class, and it usually fills up fast. So if you're interested, sign up for it. What else have we got going on? We have a baseball clinic that started in October. It's at Mount Vernon High School in the turf room. Again, $30. It's the same period of time. We try to make our programs anywhere from 10 to 12 weeks. We follow the school's schedule. And the clinic starts at 9 and ends at 1, and there are different sessions based on the age group. The younger kids start at 9, they go an hour, and then we break it down, and it's co-ed, male and females involved. It's a great program. It's been running at the high school for almost 25 years, right? So it's very important that you guys take advantage of that. What else do we have going on? We have boxing. Someone was asking about a boxing program. At the Dole Center at 6th Avenue in Mount Vernon, in the basement, we have a boxing gym that's been there for over 25 years. We've created some great boxes out of that gym, a few Golden Gloves champions. And so Monday through Friday from 4:30 to 6:30, we have a boxing program. That boxing program costs $125 for residents and $200 for non-residents for the same period of time from September 13th through December 23rd. The disparity in the cost is that our baseball program is once a week. Our boxing program is 5 days. It's a little bit more intense, but it's recreational. All of our programs are recreational programs. When I say that, the intent is to help our children enjoy the sport and learn to love the sport. We're not in a super competitive mode. Okay, in other words, we're not trying to win big time championships. We're trying to get them happy, smiling, enjoying themselves, loving to run, and enjoying what's going on. So that's our boxing program. It goes, we take kids from the 1st through the 8th grade. All of our programs you can find out by coming to City Hall, room 11. It opens from 8:30 to 4:30. We also have a soccer program. Soccer program is held at the Sports Underdome, which is adjacent to the Ice Hutch, which is also in back of Target. That's a $30 program for the same 10 weeks, 10 to 12 weeks, and it's run every Monday from 4 to 6. 4 to 6 every Monday at the Sports Underdome. Same thing. We have some other programs. We're waiting on some school approvals. In terms of, we have a Saturday Sports Academy that usually takes place at A.B. Davis, but right now the school district is a little slow on approving it because they have some logistical issues they have to clear up, but pretty confident that we'll be up and running by mid-October. And we have the basketball program there, where we teach basketball, and we also have a weekend soccer program there, and we also have Double Dutch, which is becoming a very competitive activity for schools. Any questions?
You mentioned boxing, right? Any martial arts?
No, we don't have any martial arts.
My youngest loves gymnastics.
No, we don't have gymnastics. We hope, we're looking to build a community center. We're working with some folks right now. They're looking to come to our community and assist us in building a community center, and those are some of the things that we want to happen. So yes, yes and no. No, we don't. But if you ever need help in finding programs, just look me up at City Hall, right? Because there are programs around us that maybe we can get your child involved in. Lastly, I'm going to put this out there. Last year, we attempted to start baseball teams at every elementary school. And we offered a scholarship to each PTA, a sponsorship of $2,500 to actually help support a baseball team in each elementary school. It was received pretty good by all the PTA parents, but what we didn't have was male participation. And so we needed the men to actually be coaches, to come out and coach the team in their school. So I'm going to be reaching back out this year, looking for volunteers. It's only about 3 or 4 men. The more the merrier, but if we can get some men to raise their hand and say, hey, I'll help out, coach the baseball team, I'm sure that we could have a baseball team from Graham School, and hopefully we can get all of the other schools, elementary schools, to put together a team and start, coming together at a younger age for fun. Okay, so you'll be hearing a little bit more about that, and so if you're interested, let us know, because we need some people to take the lead on that in each school. And we want it to be the parents. We want to see exactly what we're seeing today. That this is something that's, again, very special. We talk about Mount Vernon in many ways, but this is special, and if we can get And it's very possible that if there are 6 men in this room that want to coach, that maybe you can adopt another school and coach just as well and help this thing to get off the ground. Appreciate you guys and thank you for having me here to speak. If you have any questions, I'm available. I'll be over here for about 5 minutes. I'm at City Hall, room 11, Rick Wright.
I'm the school counselor here at the Graham School. Welcome. Thank you for coming. First and foremost, there's some handouts that I have at the table to my left. It just outlines what a school counselor's role is, along with the school psychologist and the school social worker. There's also a agency list for those of you that may be new to the district or just may not have the knowledge of what agencies we offer here in Mount Vernon. There's a listing of it on the table to your right, to my left, and it basically just outlines and gives you a phone number and address for agencies that we use. For example, I have many students who attend the Westchester Jewish Community Services, which is on Gramerton Avenue. Many of these agencies do take health insurance, any type of health insurance, so if your child is having some issues and you want some outside counseling, please feel free to call the numbers and get that information. My office is located on the 2nd floor. Feel free to stop by during your day today. I'll have some business cards up there to provide for you in case you need to contact me, whether it's through email or phone call. I am the school counselor for students grades 6 through 8. That is everybody in the building. So if your child is here, I am your child's school counselor. So again, I'm up on the 2nd floor, right up the stairwell to the right in the lobby. So please feel free to stop by. Thank you very much.
So I want to just end with 2 things. Maybe it might be 3. One, we need to take our group photo because one of the things that we want to do a better job at for the 22-23 school year is promoting ourselves, letting Mount Vernon and the rest of the nation know that there are wonderful things taking place here at Graham School and that we are working once again aligned with our superintendent's mission and Graham School's mission, working in partnership. And you will always hear your children come home and say, same thing I always tell them, be responsible, be respectful, be ready to learn, and be of good character. I will always talk to your children and say those same exact things. I will always feed into them that I love them. I may not always love the choices that they make. However, as the adults, we're here to guide, support, and redirect. That's what we're here to do as parents, right? So this is our work that we're going to continue to do together, my staff and in partnership with the families. So if there's ever an issue, a question, a concern, an idea, please feel free to reach out to your child's teacher as well as to myself and my entire staff. So I thank you, I appreciate you. Meet and greet will take place next week, September 22nd from 5:30 to 7:30. This is when you'll have an opportunity, I don't want to say post-COVID, to actually visit your child's classroom and meet with the teacher as we used to do. And if there are any changes, we'll be sure to let you know. But as of now, we're looking to do this in person, okay? If we can go in the back and stand and take our photo. We're just going to push our chick thing out a little bit. Our commitments are fantastic. I'll just share a couple of them. Give my son the life I always wanted as a kid. These are, when you get a chance to see, oh my God. See? These are powerful. And so when you read what other people go through or just feel what their commitment is, it just gives you a better sense of humanity. And just know we're all, including myself, we're all go through things. But what we're trying to do is to just work through it, right? We have to work on ourselves before we can help our children. So we want to be the best version of ourselves spiritually. So someone said, give my children a brighter future, to be great readers, to have faith, listen and support, and grow with my son. I'll always be there. That's powerful. Because just as Mr. Wright said, look how many men are out here, right? And you don't actually have to be dad to serve in that role. But we appreciate our dads, our grandparents, right? We honor and have reverence for them. Our uncles, our neighbors, those that step up, our stepfathers, and those who are even foster parents. My dad will always be there for me, staying focused on all goals at hand. I am very involved in the community as well, as I am a big part of the school district. Excellent, you should be. You should be. We all have to be involved if we want to make a change here in Mount Vernon. Building and molding the minds of future. Be best in supporting others. So we know, oh look at this. Reading 30 minutes a day, learning and helping out at home. We only have your children for a finite amount of time each day. When you go home, you want your child to be a better reader? You gotta work with your child until they can go on their own, right? Staying focused on this one. To my daughter is to be there for her and help her in every way possible to be very successful in every aspect of life. That is so sweet. Consistency. Our homes look different, right? Not all of our homes are two-parent homes. Whether it's single parent, two-parent, blended, it doesn't matter as long as you're involved. So you fight for your children. You fight for your kids. Not literally, but you fight to be present because we need you. We need you, right? We need you. I can't do your work. I can't do your job. I can step in, but we need our men. And so you have to, as I tell my male students, I am raising you to be providers. I'm raising you to be a provider for yourself, take care of your mother, because how you treat your mom and the women in your life make a difference. And if you choose to, you're going to be a provider for your significant other and your children. However the dynamics of your life looks. But what's most important is that it's positive, right? And it's growing. And we tell our kids, just because you make a poor choice, that was yesterday. You got to move forward. But we do have to understand that when we are building relationships and raising kids with the significant or the mother of your child, we have to work through things, right? We must work through it because everybody wants what's best for their child. And sometimes in the division, there's hurt. And when there's hurt, it puts up barriers and walls, right? So we got to work together to tear those barriers down so we can get back to doing that work and work what? In partnership with one another, right? For our child, children first. And then carve out 20 minutes to read, and I'm committed to getting a new opportunity. I think that's what it says. Appointment, I believe. Apartment. Apartment. Well, shelter's definitely on Maslow's. And I'll always be there. So let's give ourselves another round of applause. These commitments tell a story about us here in this room and those that were here with us this morning that aren't here because we're more than just a number, right? This is our story right here. This is our story. These are our stories.